It feels that in some sense, at least some version of AI is kind of inevitable. There's lots of people rushing towards it and building it out and creating the data centers and all the rest. So there's this kind of sense of determinacy. How do you hope that your specific involvement changes the trajectory for the world relative to some other counterfactual?
I believe in democratization and personal agency and access, and that everybody deserves a really great life. The most controversial decision we made in the history of OpenAI was what we now call iterative deployment. But a lot of the thinking at the time that we released ChatGPT was this was insanely dangerous to do. You can't do this. Only this like small set of people who've been thinking about AI safety can know what's coming. It's an info hazard to tell the world, and it's all too dangerous to ever release. We have to keep this locked up. And we'll, in our ivory tower, we will discover these wonderful things and we'll share the fruits with the world, but we'll have the AI and we'll control it. And that sat very poorly with me. And I thought then, and I believe now, that it is extremely important that we avoid that kind of power concentration and that we build this for the world, and the world gets to use it in lots of ways, some of which will be good, not all of which will be good. But that by enabling people to explore this very wide opportunity space in front of us, messy at times though it will be, and obviously we'll put guardrails on it for reasonable safety, we will give the world a gift, but the world will build a much bigger gift on top of it for all of us. And that if you don't enable people with this technology, and if you try to keep it locked up, which again, now this may sound obvious, but this was the sort of rough consensus plan of people working on it before we came along, I think that would have been really bad. I am a believer in entrepreneurship and innovation, and that people are mostly good and mostly do amazing things with tools. So I think my single biggest contribution has been, will be, whatever, pushing for this to be a democratized technology that people get to use and build on.